and welcome to healthyhouseplants.com, where we teach you all about gardening in the great indoors. If you'd like to support our show, please use our Amazon affiliate link below. Today, another installment of my orchid series. And today I am going to show you a check-in here on an orchid that was in a previous video. And show you what occurred after it finished blooming, and then I did fertilize it. This is a good fertilizer here. It did start a new stalk, a new stem here with some orchids, little baby orchids on it. You can see that here. So what you want to do soon after your plant does flower is you do want to go ahead and fertilize it, and then you will get a nice little stalk stem with new blooms with new buds on it there. Okay, so ideally too, what could have occurred is that I pruned it back and then as soon as it was done, and then fertilized and waited for this, but I was waiting to do a video, so I didn't do that. So I'm going to do that part first and show you what we do from here. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we are going to, now you can do two different things. You can either cut it down at the base, the old stem, or if you see anything new that appears to be happening on the plant, as I do on this one. So I'm going to zoom in again here so you can see this. Then you don't want to prune off the stem. So this actually on the very tip here, you can see that is new growth. This is a new stem that is going to be coming off of this stem. And what has occurred on here is that is also occurring on the end of this one too. So this top one here too for you, you can see that. So that, and it's occurring here. So it's occurring on all of these. So that will happen. So so if you don't have time to prune back a lot, and I have another video that shows you to prune back to the third, to one of the stem nodes. But say you don't have time to do that, and say that you are going to, but you do have time to fertilize, and that's the nice thing about liquid fertilizer like this, is you can just go ahead and do it quickly. Then you will get some new branching. You can get some new, not always, but you can get some new branching off of the existing already there. So I'm going to let all of these grow. I'm not going to prune them back. However, what I would like to do, if possible, and I don't know if it is, but we're going to try here. Might need to get another stake here. This looks like it's going to stay up on its own, but this little guy is trying to grow this way, as you can tell here. So it's growing downwards. And that's actually very natural for the orchid, because orchids in their native habitats, they're epiphytic, and in their native habitats, they grow upside down from trees, so that the flowers are hanging upside down, or what we would consider upside down, which actually is right side up in terms of natural. So that being said, it's trying to grow downwards as it would naturally, and that's why these are used, stake different, and usually it's a metal stake is used to pull the plant back up. So what I'm going to do here, and I just knocked over that, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put it in next to this little one, and then being very careful with it, and then I'm going to clip it. These little they're basically hair clips, but they use them as plant clips too. Going to clip it onto there. So now you can see here pretty well that I have clipped it So what's going to happen with that, and give you a close-up view of this, is it's going to start to grow up rather than growing downwards as it would naturally, and then it'll be growing up like these guys. Another thing I can do too is attach onto here with one of the clips too to keep this one up, or I may put another one in. And then this one, as it grows, I will be using more of the clips to clip it to keep it up, so that eventually it will get to the top part here, and then it will be flowing down at the top, which is very attractive. But at this point, we don't want it to be going down onto a table or something like that, because actually that would disrupt the flower bud formation as well. So here you go. This is another step here, another thing to do. I am going to fertilize it again. I do have the some orchid food in here already in this, so I'm going to give it a little more fertilizer. And there you go. This orchid is all ready to make some gorgeous blooms, and not in a pretty short period of time. It only lost its flowers about 6 weeks ago, 4 to 6 weeks ago. I'd have to check for sure, but in that range. And now here we go. We've got new stems coming on, new buds. That's definitely little new buds on the end of that one. So all ready to have some more beautiful orchids again. And I will be doing more, as mentioned, more drill downs on the various aspects, including the lighting. This was in a southern exposure window, so that's a really good place for them, and I'll be talking more about the right lighting and at what time during their growth to have them in that lighting, and when you can move them to other areas as well. So there you go. Thank you for stopping by today. Please leave any comments about any indoor gardening tutorials you'd like to see. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And please check the bell if you'd like to be notified when new videos are released.